What up, Scoobs? Dre here.
Alex here.
And today, now that it is officially 2018, we will be doing our countdown for the worst, our most hated, dreaded movies of 2017 today in Scooby Foursome.
Let's get this over with. Oh, yeah. All right, Dre, why don't you kick us off with your number 4 most hated movie?
Okay. It hurts. It's like a deep burn. Okay, coming in at number 4, I got Ghost in the Shell. I mean, like, I don't...
Super disappointing.
It's super disappointing. I don't think I need to explain too much on this one, but basically you took one of the most revered, respected, and loved manga/animes of all time, Ghost in the Shell. You decided to completely whitewash that thing by taking a prominent, awesome Japanese female character, casting a pale as all get out Scarlett Johansson with a bad black wig, and then you do a twist at the end. Yeah, spoilers galore, because who cares? And by the end of the movie, the twist is that she actually has the mind of a Japanese woman put in the body of a white robot shell. It was supposed to be like a big sort of like inclusionary twist, but again, Hollywood, being the worst at being inclusive, actually completely missed the mark on this one. Besides that, the writing was bad, the storyline was bad, the plot made no sense. It was a jumbled mess with the editing. By the end of the movie, I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't want anyone to live or die. It just, especially with a movie that comes out, something like Ex Machina or Terminator, where they can actually make you care for like an android or a cyborg. How do you
do not care about
you not care? How do you mess up a movie like this when you have so many examples? Like Ex Machina, one of the best movies ever made. How, when you have that template, how do you mess up something that should have been this simple and this easy to nail? It should have been Ex Machina meets Matrix. It was not. I hated this film.
Okay. Got really
Kicking it
aggressive
off.
there.
Kicking it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my number 4, I don't feel as passionate about this as you do with the hate level of hatred, but Unforgettable.
Which one was that one?
It was the one with Katherine Heigl, Rosario Dawson. Clearly forgettable, very forgettable. Not unforgettable at all.
It was badly named then.
Yeah, it was so bad. It was basically like, one of those, the jealous ex-wife tries to break up the husband and his new girlfriend. Like, the story's been played out again and again. I hate these movies where they pit women against each other over a man. Like, it's always...
Oh, I didn't think about that, but you're right.
They do it all the time. And also, it's like, Katherine Heigl plays the ex-wife, and she's like very buttoned up, like her mom. It's always the mom, puts a lot of pressure. Oh, he divorced you. Your life isn't successful. And then the woman that is in his life now is Rosario Dawson, a black woman. So it's like,
ooh, little racial shade thrown.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. And it just didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
It just didn't, it was bad.
I didn't see it, but it completely looked like a Lifetime movie of the week or Fatal Attraction knockoff.
That's exactly how I would have explained it. It's like a Lifetime movie, which are addicting because they're so shitty.
Yeah, all right. Well, boo. Boo! All right, coming in at my number 3. Again, the hate isn't as intense as the last one, but I'm more disappointed with this one. Baywatch. Rock.
You know he loves you.
You know I do. Come on. I will support anything that you make, but you can't make movies like The Tooth Fairy. You can't make movies like The Game Plan.
Game Plan was kind of cute.
But... all right, if you got kids, it's a fun kids movie. All right, fine. But certainly The Tooth Fairy, you can't make movies like that. And certainly you can't make movies like Baywatch. You could tell that the producers and directors wanted this to be another 21, 22 Jump Street, where you took an old property from the 80s and 90s that was a little like campy and silly even back then, but really go over the top with it and make it a full-on comedy. The difference is, the reason why 21 Jump Street works so well is because the classic comedy formula, you have a straight, good-looking man, and you have a silly comedic guy, from Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, Abbott and Costello. You can't have two handsome, attractive men trying to be funny, because at the end of the day, as we learn more often than not with stand-up comics, if you're good-looking, it makes you a little less funny. Channing Tatum playing against Jonah Hill, hilarious. Rock playing against Zac Efron, not so
You can't
funny.
have two washboard abs.
You can't.
It just doesn't work.
That's not funny. People were watching the movie the whole time like, boo, boo. Not only that, like the movie just was like badly written, badly acted, again. And again, not to be a little, a little sexist, I don't mean that, but in the original Baywatch, you watched it for the girls. And I don't know how 20 years later, in the original show, Pamela Anderson, Yasmin Bleeth, Carmen Electra, the original Baywatch girls were way hotter than the Baywatch girls in this movie. Boo. Boo!
It's a different kind of... There was a different standard of beauty back then.
You're saying the 90s standard beauty was a little trashy?
I didn't say that. Those were your words.
But I will sign off on that. All right.
So if you're interested in Dre here, just got to trash it up a little bit.
There it is. That's you know what I'm looking for.
The nervous laugh.
Like, should I say that on camera?
All right.
All
so
right.
moving right along.
There we go. Yeah.
My number 3 was 50 Shades Darker. Which is funny because we just did the trailer reaction for the newest 50 Shades.
Our first trailer of 2018. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about this. I
did not see it.
I shouldn't have seen it, but it's like it's one of those things. It's so bad that you kind of like want to see it. Like how much further can this train wreck go? Yeah, it was more abusive, crazy, rich boyfriend goes for like the little meek brown brunette-headed girl, and there's just the plot sucked. The sexy scenes, which is really the only reason you watch it, were not sexy. Just like give me more, come on, at least that's the only reason we're watching this.
Especially the day of internet, just Google something.
Yeah. So it's really all I have to say about it. It was not good.
Okay, yeah, I don't blame you. How much can you say about this movie? It's known for being trash, and it sounds like it was.
Yeah.
All right. There it is. Okay, coming in at my number 2. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste your time on this one. Coming in at number 2 was the Mummy remake with Tom Cruise. No! Hollywood, you got to stop doing this. You got to stop trying to set up an entire universe before you even make your first movie, and people like that. They did this with the Spider-Man reboot. They did this with the Fantastic Four. Like, stop it. If you don't know that you have a hit on your hands, stop trying to make expansive universes. Look what they did with Justice League and Suicide Squad. Like Warner Brothers, haha, I'm laughing at you because you shot yourself in the foot. Dark universe, like this one, like when they do the title screen before the movie starts, it says like Universal, Dark Universe. No! And the Brandon Fraser ones, as campy and corny as they were fun. They were lighthearted. They spun off the Scorpion King. Rock, now you see, that's what I'm talking about. That's when you do like good fun movies. How do you make a movie that's worse than a movie that was known for being campy in the first place?
I hope Hollywood starts taking your advice.
I hope so. I'm done. That's it. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you actually wrap that up pretty fast. Usually when he says, I'm not going to waste your time on this one, it actually ends up being longer. So I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay. My number 2 was Geostorm.
Ooh.
Like one of the worst movies. I actually fell asleep. I fell asleep during the middle and woke up and felt like I missed nothing.
Yeah.
Like very predictable. Another one of those world is ending, apocalyptic type of movies like Rampage, that's going to be hitting theaters soon.
Another Rock one. Rock, what are you doing? Sorry.
Let him down. So basically, they want to take out the president, and they plan this whole plot to make the satellites in space create insane natural disasters all over the planet and just kind of wipe out the president, but also the rest of humanity. And then
like the worst plan ever.
But then Gerard Butler goes up. He's a down on his luck kind of tough guy, but decides to have a change of heart because he needs to save the world.
And a genius tough guy.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like a scientist. Gerard Butler playing a scientist.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible. All right. And coming in at my number 1, Transformers The Last Night. If you've been watching the Transformers movies for a while, you know that they are progressively getting worse. The first one was great. So much fun. Like, Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox. That's
pretty much the reason I watched.
That's when I First fell in love with Megan Fox. It was a good summer that summer. Yeah, good
Girl
time.
crush over here.
Oh yeah,
Girl
you too?
crush all the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, as soon as she was no longer in those movies, there was no reason to watch.
Yeah, cheers for you.
We can bond on that one.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
All right. We both have a mutual love for early Megan Fox.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you notice with each movie, the receipts went down and down. And thank you, U.S. audience, because this one completely came to the box office, the lowest U.S. domestic return of all the series. So even Transformers fans were like, we get it, we're done. And what really sucks is, once again, like we were just talking about with The Mummy, this Transformers specifically, because there's stuff like with King Arthur and World War II, and like you basically found that Transformers like have been playing secret roles through all of history. This movie was supposed to be the kickoff of a brand new Transformers universe, and the first spin-off of this will be coming out this year, actually, starring John Cena in the 80s period piece Bumblebee movie. After the failure that this was, I'll be surprised to see how this one does, but this is a perfect example of Hollywood putting the cart before the horse. This is a terrible franchise. I can't believe it made it past the second movie, and I hope that this finally dies a sweet death in 2018.
Okay, I'm with you.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so my number one movie,
which was mine, but we fought it out.
Yeah,
we flipped the coin.
we did.
She won. Yeah.
Couldn't even finish watching it. I watched it just because, you know, the hype. You had to see what was going on. But the Emoji Movie. What are you doing? Why? It's just so bad. It's one of those things where Hollywood was like, oh, people love emojis. Like, how are you going to make some quick movie? Put them in quick money is what I meant to say, but also a quick movie. Put it in a movie.
Exactly. Quick movie works because, like, you can tell they didn't like work on the script. They were just like, put some out. It feels like they wrote the script over a weekend.
Yeah, they're like, talking poop is funny. Everyone loves talking poop.
Hey, you know what? Even better, we'll get Sir Patrick Stewart, who's Professor X, to voice the poop. That's hilarious, right? Sorry.
Yeah, it was just really awful, and I'm disappointed, but not surprising because these are the things that Hollywood likes to do sometimes. Take our advice. That's why we do this show.
And surprise, surprise, you know we like to crap on this studio all the time. Guess who it was? Sony. Sony Pictures, the people behind the Amazing Spider-Man movies and gems like Pixels, pretty much anything that Adam Sandler's come out with in the past decade. Sony.
Slow kill. Okay. So we're in agreement. Boo.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Scoob. So those were our worst 4 movies of 2017. What a turd pile.
Garbage. A whole heaping mess of garbage.
Of poo.
Of
talking poo.
Talking poo, voiced by Patrick Stewart. All right, Scoops. As always, make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to leave your comments down there and let us know what your most hated movies of 2017 were.
Yes, we love to hear your thoughts on that. And also, hit that little bell, turn on alerts so you can make sure to see us.
Alerts.
Especially in 2018.
She's so right. Yeah. We got a lot of new stuff coming for you this year, so make sure to keep up with me and Alex and the entire Scooby gang. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Stay groovy, Scoobies.